What's good? What's good, people? What's going on? What is going on? How y'all feeling? Little. Let me get some of this off my mic. Little live. Talk about what's going on with the team a little bit with people that I rock with. I'm saying me and the one person that's in here. Let's have a discussion. Who's in here with me? Yeah. And let it fill up. Lord Nova. What's going on? Me and you in here. What's good with you? What's good with you? Godspeed Visions. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Trilogy. OMG, it's Dion. What's good? Dominic Carley. What's going on? Shining Star. What's good? John James, Vinny Hagan, Jeffrey Bell, Christopher Branham, my dog. Don Dash, Mirko. What's good? Derek Wilkerson. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Roman the Cartel family. Oh shit, we streaming. Yeah, we streaming. What's up, Don Dash? Rel was popping. Current urban events. Rome, what's up? What's up? What's up? Tony Marks, the Basement Boys. What's goody, Rome? Hoodie in the building. What's good, Hoodie? Cowboys edition. How y'all feeling, man? Hit the like as y'all come in for me. Devontae Bradley, what's good? What's good? We're gonna talk tonight. We're gonna talk about a couple things. Talk about these coaches taking accountability. Jerry Jones taking accountability. And if it means something to y'all. Lord, no, I'm good, Ron. We can still make the playoffs. We can. We can make the playoffs. And for the record, I never said we couldn't. I never said we couldn't. We're going to discuss that too, man. Because for some odd reason, it's frowned upon to get mad at your team. Why is that so? This is on my shirt. Bother me. Why is it frowned upon to get mad at your team? We'll talk about it. Jet Lee, Ro Earl was good, was good. Prayers for Jamaica. Prayers up for Jamaica. Prayers up for anybody that has SNAP benefits because it's about to get weird on the first. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up for a lot of people. Daniel Berry Sports, happy Tuesday. Hello, everyone. What's goody, man? Eberflus did he take accountability? You know what? I'm looping him in. He should be. I don't think we're going to get to hear him speak till tomorrow. I would hope he would. Brian Schottenheimer has, Jerry Jones has, Stephen Jones has. Eberflus is going to take accountability. Trust me, his bosses is going to tell him, hey, I need you to keep it real. So trust me, he will be. He'll be taking accountability real soon. And that's perfect. 86 people, 40 likes. Let's get it to 80 likes. It'll be 100 people in before we know it. I no longer trust what Jerry Jones says. Mr. Kima, what's good with you, bro? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I haven't trusted what Jerry Jones said in a while. I just haven't. I might go with the clear today. Should I go with the clear? Yeah, I like the clear. When I got on the dark shirt, it looked dope. I'm going to clear. I no longer trust what Jerry Jones says. Hey, man. Jerry is going Jerry. Jerry is going Jerry. And I'm not mad at anybody that don't trust Jerry. Why would you? Jerry been lying to us for years. But Jerry's lies is just to keep us interested. I think Jerry means well. He just be lying. See if I can bring this up a little bit. Might have to. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Shotty is a stand-up coach. He is going to always take accountability. I love how he felt for the that getting hit a lot because of his play calling. I like that too. I don't know if y'all caught my video from last night. I dropped a video late last night, probably around like 11:30 after the game. I know the World Series is on, game just ended. You know, I'll just be dropping sometimes. I don't be caring what the algorithm talking about. But in the video, you know, I talked about Brian Schottenheimer taking accountability yesterday. Y'all want to go over some of those quotes real quick? We can. Darnell Martin with a 199 super chat. Appreciate you, Darnell, for the support. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you can ask the question, bro, but I appreciate that. Jesse Harvey, tighten up. I want him to tighten up. I do. So Sammy in here. What's goody? What's goody? I appreciate that super though. I just want to say this before we get into me showing any other stuff on the stream. Um, I just feel like this. The Cowboys season is not over. It's not. But the other day, I was very frustrated after the game, rightfully so. Why wouldn't I be frustrated with what's going on with them? Literally looking at my brother Foster King's, because I ain't no film watcher. Y'all know I ain't no film watcher. Thank y'all for putting the fire emojis in the chat for the first super chat of the night. I forgot. My fault. I disrespected Darnell Martin super chat. Fire emojis in the chat for the first super. That is the rules. Thank you, Shining Star, iRock. Y'all on point. I am slipping because I want to talk about the state of the, let's just say the state of the team and the fan base. It seems to be a divide right now. It's either you giving up too quick or you drinking too much Kool-Aid. Why can't just be we human? We can get mad at these dudes when they don't show up. I'm watching Kyer Elam shine away from contact. I'm watching Kenneth Murray shine away from contact. Like, I'm watching safeties take horrible angles. I'm watching effort look people jogging, getting blown off the football, getting cracked back by receivers. Like, our defense just looked like they weren't even trying. Those type of things make you sick. So yeah, I'm gonna come on the stream afterwards and be like, yo, I'm done with this team. I'm frustrated. But win, lose, or draw, it's still Dallas Cowboys for life. Y'all, none of y'all probably thought I was giving up on it. Y'all thought I was giving up on the team? Y'all thought I was just done? 55 likes. Let me get 45 more likes. Let's get it to 100. Who thought I was done with the team? Come on, y'all know I wasn't done. I was just frustrated. I'm human. Bad intentions. Rome, you can tell you serve people people that is Kool-Aid. Why the season? Hold on. Let me read this again. Bad intentions. Your name already giving me a headache. Rome, you can tell you to serve people that is Kool-Aid. Why the season is in the toilet? I'm confused. You can tell you to serve people that Kool-Aid. Why the season? I don't know. You got to rewrite that. I tried. I don't even know what you mean. I don't know if it's disrespect. I don't know if you're on my side. I'm lost. I'm just lost, bro. Rewrite it. I'll come back to you. Patricia Jackson, I'm frustrated with this team as well, but it's still Dallas Cowboys for life. Always, it's Dallas Cowboys for life. But why we can't get frustrated? Why I can't call these players trash? Why I can't say my owner's trash? Why I can't say my front office ain't been doing their job? Why? Why are certain people exempt from criticism and then others aren't? I even criticized Dak the other day. Dak ain't above criticism neither. When Dak starts to press, he starts throwing crazy passes, trying to play hero ball, and he throws interceptions. I hate that shit. Never giving him a pass for that. Do I know how he got to that point? Of course. He pressing because his defense is trash. He's trying to win the game in one throw. You can't. Because he knows if he turns the football back over, then the defense come back on the field, they're going to score in 20 minutes or 20 seconds. That don't mean I stop liking the team. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm not about to jump down nobody's back or jump down nobody's throat pause if they say they done with this team until next year. That's your right as a fan. Feel how you want. You know how the cartel going to give it up. We here Every season, every month, every week, we rocking with this team. That's what we do. Ain't nobody trying to tell you you got to do it. But what I'm not going to do is denigrate people that do give up. Give up. I don't care. I don't. I used to be that fan, trying to tell people how to fan. You can't do that. It's grown adults out here and kids. The team is allowed to piss you off. Jerry Jones be making some crazy ass decisions, and he be saying things that be patronizing. Patronizing. I think Jerry Jones just loved to live in confusion. He likes to just say a bunch of stuff and confuse people. That's what he do. Can we get 30 likes? Hit that like button. Let me get it to hold on. 29 likes. Let me get it to 100, please. But when I see comments like this from Rel 9910, this whole team stinks. Shotty messed the game up first with the badass play calling. And Shotty deserves criticism. You know why you can criticize your coach? You know why you can criticize your players? You know why you can criticize your GM and stuff like that? Let me give you a breakdown, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. Because without criticism, why would they feel they wrong? If we don't come in here and say, yo, Shotty, that was a terrible play calling game. He know it was bad, but when he come out and he checked Twitter or he checked the comments and he sees that the fans is fed up, it makes him go to the drawing board and go harder. If he fold under pressure, we shouldn't have him as a coach. Period. Period. Heavy as they had to wear the crown. You want to coach for the Dallas Cowboys? That's part of it. Ron, keep it real. Jerry is behind this mess as always. Who you think hired Matt Eberflus? Of course he is. Jerry runs this thing. Of course he's behind it. He's the GM. Who else would have been behind it? He hired Matt Eberflus because that's his friend. Who else would have been behind it? But let me read a couple of these. I'm going to read a couple. I'm going to bring it up. We're going to go to John Machota's Twitter first. I'm going to bring this up. We're going to go to John Machota's Twitter first. Let me see if I can get myself up on the screen. And we're going to go back to yesterday. Shotty's quotes from yesterday. Y'all can see those? Pac-Man, what's good? What's good? We at 144. Hit that like for me as y'all come in, man. We should be at 100 likes. We at 85. Let me get 15 more. If you don't mind, let me get 15 more. I'm gonna take this off the screen for a second, Shane. Y'all can see John Machota's tweets. We're gonna read through these real quick as a family. We'll start with Stephen Jones. Stephen Jones with a quote from yesterday. At the end of the day, we're 3-4-1, which is frustrating. We have to be better we have to be better than that. Of course we do. That's not going to get us in the playoffs. Come on, man. We obviously have to change the narrative here. We have one of our top players say we all have to look in the mirror. That starts at the top. That goes from our executives to our personnel people to our coaching staff and our players. We all have to be better. Canned response. Does that make y'all feel better? That Stephen Jones is out here like, yo, man, we got to be better. Does that make y'all feel warm and fuzzy inside? Does it? It don't make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I could care less. He not doing nothing for me with that. Nothing. We 10 likes away from 100. Let me get 10 more likes. Appreciate you, Don Dash. So Sammy, Ron, you provide fire content. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Paul R. But see, I'm not talking playoffs. I'm not talking playoffs. That's y'all. That is y'all owner or VP, Stephen Jones. Angie, what's goody? Angie, what's goody? Ashley Cathart was Cath Cathcart? If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry, Ashley. I ain't seen Angie since '88. What's going on, Angie? What's goody? Yeah, you got lost. How you end up over here? Rome, Jerry actually, Jerry hired Flus because he hired Shotty as usual. Jerry is actually the coach. I mean, we know the deal, Shane or Sean. We know the deal, Sean. We know the deal. What I say that was pause. I said something crazy. Hoodie Kush, Angie, my future ex-wife. Hey, I'm not. That's for the comments. Y'all be wilding. Calling her your future ex-wife is crazy. Brian Schottenheimer yesterday. There will be changes. No one is pleased. No one is happy with the way we played yesterday. It's not acceptable. The standard was not met. I gotta ask my stream a question. I gotta ask y'all a question, man. Serious question. Serious question. Serious question. First of all, we 8 likes away from 100. Can the last 8 people hit the like button? I feel like at this point y'all trying to troll me. Y'all not gonna do it. It's just troll season. How y'all gonna do me like that? Come on, man. Y'all mad at me? Y'all, I get it. Y'all don't want to hit the like button because y'all mad at the Cowboys. I get it. He's like, yo, shut up and talk. I ain't hitting shit. I get it. I get it. Y'all angry. This team is a joke with the Jones boys running the show. Very much so. Now, this is my question. Rome is too messy and phony in these Cowboy streets. I got to stay low key. I be in the shadows, but I hit the like for you as always. I know you showing support, Angie. I know you do. I'm just talking trash. You one of the good ones. Trust me. I know where your heart lies. I appreciate you as usual. Um, and lay low until they get back all right out here in these streets. Cowboys face. My dog, 3-4-1, yet Cowboys in second place. I'm still pulling for our Cowboys, but I don't trust the trash defense we got. And that's fair. And I ain't seen you in a minute, Cowboys face. What's good with you? It's been a while. It's been a while. How you been? How you been? Cowboys be having people laying low. I ain't got nothing for y'all. 100 likes. Look at that. People be laying low because of the Cowboys. But let me ask y'all this question. What is our standard? What is the standard they speak of? I'm about to change this because I can't see it. What is the standard that they speak of? He said we're not playing our standard. I've heard Dak say that too. What standard? Maybe y'all can enlighten me. What's the standard, y'all? Gary Bookwater, I was always hit the like button for you, Rome. We're the Cowboys for life. Appreciate you, Gary. What is the standard though? I want to feel like the standard of the Cowboys is winning. What's up, Thomas Garrett? What is our standard? If you want to go in there and walk past the trophy case at AT&T and say that's the standard, Super Bowls, be my guest. This ain't the Netflix documentary. Yes, if we talking franchise legacy, the Cowboys franchise legacy is Super Bowls. We talking 2025 Dallas Cowboys in the last 20 years, 30 years. What is our standard? Mediocrity, aggravation, fan depression, penalties during the game, goofy ass defenses. What is our standard? I want to get behind Shotty and the team and the so-called standard. I do. But the reason why I bring that up, and I'm not trying to patronize Brian Schottenheimer, I'm bringing it up for a reason. You got to create the standard through on the field actions. You can't just talk your way to a standard. And I know this ain't warm and fuzzy content. I know this ain't gonna make you feel better tonight. Y'all want me to talk to y'all and tuck y'all in at night and tell you everything gonna be all right. That's not what this stream about. Before we get back to hyping this team, the other day I was hyped. We stepped to the we engaged with one of the better teams in the league that I didn't even respect like that. They beat our ass, and that just made me be like, yo, maybe we not that good. That's it. That's what happens. $2 super chat for Sidney Jones. Appreciate you. Was the Shotty or Pete on that red zone play? Was that Shotty or Pete? What do you mean? And thank you for that $2 super chat. What do you mean, Shotty or Pete? I'm lost. Do I think we can develop a standard? Sure, but right now there ain't one. 112 likes. Let's get it to 150. There just ain't one, and that's fine. Right now, there just ain't a standard. And I want to develop a standard. But we have to reassess ourselves. One of the other things that Shotty said yesterday, he said after the game, he asked anyone who thought that they played well to raise their hand. No one did. Did anyone look like they played well after watching the tape? He was asked. Not really. I don't think anyone coached well either. Well, I appreciate you, Shotty, for taking accountability. He also said, I didn't sleep a wink last night. I tossed and turned all night. I played the game over and over again in my mind thousands of times. Things I could have did differently, things I could have done better. I know a lot of our players did that as well. Cool. Excellent lip service. Excellent lip service. That pause. Pause if applicable, if it applies, however you feel. All that shit ain't gonna matter if we go out here and get beat by the Cardinals. Angie, you missed Tipsy Rome. That was for Saturday. You might get some Tipsy Rome this weekend. You're not gonna get it today. I got work tomorrow. But there's no reason to get tipsy right now, Angie. Ain't no party time. I like to drink when I'm happy. I don't want to drink in depression. This is frustrating. And I gotta keep it 1,000 with y'all. You know why? Because lying to y'all is just gonna have y'all back in here, yo. But you said we was doing this. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. During the offseason, it was some crazy shit being said. All kinds of this is the best draft we ever had. No, the fuck it wasn't. This the best offseason we ever had. No, it wasn't. And when I was back in the day, when I was trying to say, hey man, I don't know, let's see how some things is moving and stuff, I was getting told, yo, you a little too happy. I mean, you a little too negative. So I flipped the script, got positive. Now I feel stupid. I remember when I was being a little too pessimistic, and I used to get talked to in my comments, bro. You always negative. What happened to old Rome? Oh, nah, Angie, I'm not. Angie, you know I ain't mad at you. I'm just talking about in general. I'm not mad at you. What's up, Lisa Laws? What happened to old Rome? Why you so negative? I'm not negative. I just want Cowboys prosperity. And I don't want to just dumb myself down to just everything they do is great. Everything they do is not great. But I try to tell y'all what I see. So when we got Kyer Elam, and then I said, okay, let me see what they look like in camp. And you know what? In camp, Kyer Elam fooled all of us. Kyer Elam had a good camp. Fooled me. Some of our pass rushers had a good camp. Fooled us. We got fooled. And it's okay. But it's okay to flip the script. I remember 2 years ago when we drafted Kalen Carson, I was like, yo, and I seen the super chats. I'm gonna come back to him. My fault. I see you, Jeremy Lloyd. I forget you. My fault. My fault. Let me land my plane real quick. We got 200 people in here too. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button for me. Let's get it to 200 likes. I was like, seatbelt. He was wearing a little seatbelt chain and all that. I remember at one point I liked Nashawn Wright. Let's keep it real. I thought Nashawn Wright was going ball. I thought Boss Man Fat was good. I thought Mozzie Smith was a monster because of the way he looked in camp. I thought Tyler Guyton can flip from right tackle to left tackle when he really didn't play that much tackle in college. Wrong, wrong, wrong. They told me that Marshawn Nealon had the traits of DeMarcus Lawrence. I said, okay. He look a little broccoli. He might be all right. Wrong. Am I here to say these players will never develop into something? No. But I was just like, yo, man, I've been doing this since 2020. This is earlier in the year. I can't keep lying to these people. It feels disingenuous if I come on here, turn on the ring light, turn on the stream, and just come here and be like, everything is perfect. Y'all want me to come here and say, yo, we 3-4-1. We about to make a run. We supposed to be the cartel. I call y'all my Cowboys family. Seriously, I call y'all my Cowboys family. When I have bad games, I come here, I talk. You know what I'm saying? I get it off my chest and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Lloyd, I ain't forget about you. I see you too, Angie. I got you. Every time I'm pinning y'all super chats, I'm gonna come back to them in like 2 minutes. I ain't forget. Appreciate y'all for dropping the super chats. I promise. Like we supposed to be honest with each other. I come here and say, yo, we about to make a run. We 3-4-1. Then we lose to the Cardinals, right? We 3-5-1. We still not mathematically eliminated. We good. We straight. We about to go on the greatest run ever. Then we fuck around and lose to the Raiders. Then then y'all gonna come back in here. Oh, what's up, boss? My dog boss love when I get angry. Boss probably boss like, yeah, Rome. Talk that shit. Boss love when I get angry. Then I come back in here after we lose to the Raiders. And we 3-6-1. We about to go on the gauntlet from the Eagles and them, and you're gonna be like, yo, let's talk mock draft. It's not that I don't want to lie to y'all. Do I think that we can make a run? That's different. Yes, we can make a run. You know why? Because of the three gentlemen, because of Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens. That's why we can make a run. We can beat anybody on any given Sunday because our offense is crazy. But I don't want to just beat anybody on any given Sunday. I want to know I'm going to beat your ass because my defense turned into something. Let me read these supers before they get too far away. Appreciate all 213 of y'all watching. Jeremy Lloyd with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Jeremy. Hey, Rome, do you like me? Do you like me every time we get a big play? You looking for a flag on us? Yes, because we're not disciplined. Thank you for that $5 super chat. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, another $5 super chat from Angie, the Rebel Chick. Camp and practice don't count when it's not reciprocated on game day. That's it. That is it. We are 63 likes away from 200. Let's get to 200. 208 people watching. Appreciate y'all. That's it, Angie. That's it. Trying to make sure I get to the supers. I appreciate y'all dropping the super chats. Unique Sound JMB Productions 999 super chat. After giving this some thought, I believe our problem is players on defense. I look back at Matt Eberflus in 2018. The Colts was ranked before he took over. At the end of the year, they were ranked 11th. It's probably the players. It probably is. It ain't all on Matt Eberflus. And I don't even like Matt Eberflus, but it ain't all on him. It's not. It's not. But all I'm saying is this, y'all. And thank you again for those supers. You were on the best room. 100. Hey man, I'm just saying, man. It's just I want the best for the Cowboys. I do. But y'all know me. When things is going good, I'm probably one of the best. I'm gonna toot my own horn for 2 seconds. I don't do that. I'm usually humble. Humble hustle. I think you should be way more humble in your successes and you know what I'm saying, just grind and you know what I'm saying, in the dark. I'm not a big bragger. I ain't here to brag on nothing. But when we winning and things is good, I'm one of the better channels out here. I can talk that talk with the best of them. You're gonna have a good time over here when we winning. Oh, when I let the haters come in here and I chew them up, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. That's the fun part. We get the drinks going, I get the tequila going, you know what I'm saying? And we just having a good time. No question. But this right now, this ain't about a good time. This is medicine time. Ain't that right, boss? If boss still watching, this is medicine. It's time to take our medicine. It's real. I need them to play better. How many of y'all is parents in here? Let me read this super chat from Angie real quick. 4.99 super chat from Angie. Appreciate you. Hold on. Let me get down the screen. But Rome, the Transformer leg boys overshown and Revel gonna save the defense. So I've been told. I and this is the sad thing, Angie. The fans gonna turn on them boys, and they should be able to come back and just play. The fans gonna turn on them boys. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. Those boys should be able to just come back and play. They should not have the pressure of fix this entire defense. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Hold on. They shouldn't. They shouldn't have that type of pressure on them, Angie. Siobhan Revel should be able to come back as a rookie and play as a rookie. People should not be looking at him to fix everything, but they will be. And yes, his pedigree says he's better than most of the corners on the team, but he's a rookie. Jeremy Lloyd, $5 super chat. How is it we still having communication issues in this week 8, big dog? That's my point. But like, y'all got children, and thank you for that $5 super chat. Y'all got children. If your kid bring a bad report card home, do you just cheer them on no matter what? Or do you at least sit them down and be like, yo, how can we fix this? First of all, are you paying attention in class? Are you giving full effort? If they say, yes, I need help, you get them a tutor, you work with them. You try your best to help them hit their goal. That's what practice and coaching is for. But if you find out, oh, you doing bad in school, you're not paying attention, you acting out, you skipping class, you cursing at teachers, you getting that ass whooped. I'm from that school. Don't even trip. You getting at least verbally reprimanded if you don't get an ass whooping. But things get real. You need discipline in every facet of life. If you do wrong, you get discipline. If you out there speeding and breaking laws, you gonna go to jail and get some tickets. You wilding out there work, you gonna get written up and fired. Cause and effect. And if the players is playing like shit, we gonna tell them they playing like shit. I don't know what y'all want us to do. It's okay, Kyer Elam. Keep shying away from contact. It's okay. I still love you. No. Sit your bum ass down. That's where I'm at with it. Period. I'm tired of, man, listen. Listen. I'm tired of like when everything was positive, it was cool. It was time to be nice and everything was great. After the Philly game, we looked good, right? We looked good. We lost. I was proud of them boys. Philly got a good team. Let's just not lie about it. Then we had the battle to the death with the Giants, but we won. Cool. We had our ups and downs, but then when we got to the Packers game, it looked like everybody thought we was going to get pushed off a plank. We handled our business and we tied the game, which sucks, but didn't because it's still not a loss. But it showed me, oh, the Packers, the Packers, the number one seed in the conference. So for everybody saying the Cowboys don't show up versus good teams, that's a fucking lie because I watched us go toe to toe with the number one seed in the conference. And I'm pardon my language, but we got to keep it real. We went toe to toe with the number one seed in the conference. Did we not? Did we not? Let me get 44 more likes. Let me get it to the 200. Toe to toe with the number one seed in the conference. I see the supers too. I'm gonna get to them. I see you cracking. I see you, Jeremy Lloyd. Now I got Jeremy Lloyd's joint. My fault. Let me just read Kraken's joint so I don't lose it. Appreciate you, the Kraken. Why does Flus do something good that works and never does it again? Shit pisses me off. I don't know. I really don't know. That's an excellent point. I don't know. Thank you for that super though. I don't know. I just don't understand. I don't. Got another $2 super chat. Appreciate y'all, man. Preach, brother, preach. I'm just saying, Jeremy. And thank you for the super chat. Jeremy been going crazy. That's like your fourth super chat at night. Don't think I don't acknowledge that. Thank you. Everybody just chatting and stuff like that. Just do me a favor. If you ain't here rocking, we at 163 likes. Let's get the last 37. Let's get it to 200. All I'm saying is this, man. Those players should not be praised for mediocrity. Eberflus should not be praised. On Sunday, he tried to come out there and run that 90% zone coverage stuff, and then we was getting blown out. He switched to man in the fourth quarter and ran man the last like 10 minutes of the fourth quarter. Why? Why are you so stubborn that you refuse to change the scheme when it's not working? It's not working. I'm sorry. I know you're a zone coach. It is not working. Do something different. If we got to start blitzing, then blitz. Draw some new blitzes. Your scheme is not working this year. Everybody got a plan till they get hit. Ask Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was dominating the sport. And then he got chin checked by Buster Douglas, and his career was never the same. Everybody got a plan till they get hit. I've seen us go toe to toe with the best team in the conference. I know it's in there. I know it's in there. But this is why I come in here every other week and I be in here saying, I be saying stuff like this. Hey, y'all, I see them supers too. I see that $20 super. Let me read these real quick before they get away from me, and then I'll get back to my point. Angie the Rebel Chick, $5 super chat. Mahomes against the defense. Ooh, game gonna be over in the first quarter. Make sure you eat before the game. See, that's the thing, Angie. That'll be the game we show up. That's the Cowboys. That they'll spend the week saying the Cowboys about to get baptized. They don't have no chance, and we're gonna go out there and we're gonna play our ass off and get the Chiefs everything they want to the last minute. We at home too. The Chiefs gonna come in there and be like, "Who is this team?" Defense gonna show up that week. We're gonna push Patrick Mahomes to the brink. just like we did with the Packers. Mark my words. And then we're going to be feeling ourselves and get our ass beat by Detroit because we can't have consistency. Excuse me. Thank you for that. 20 fire emojis in the chat for Sammy or Mammy. Appreciate you, Sammy. Sammy always coming here with that with the fire. The offense will never admit it publicly, but do you know how demoralizing it is? It must be for the offense having to watch your defense get walked all over week after week after week. Yeah, man. And thank you for that 20. That's an excellent super chat. It's got to be super frustrating. Our offense go out there and work hard as hell and got to feel like, yo, we got to score like 6-7 possessions a week. We can't mess up. Your offense can't mess up at all? At all? Nah, that can't be right. That just can't be right. It can't be to the point where your offense can't mess up at all. But that's where we are. That's where we are. I just want to catch that super. But my point is this. We can go toe-to-toe with certain teams. We have the ability. In that week, we didn't even have CeeDee Lamb. There was no CeeDee Lamb. We had 2 offensive linemen out. Micah Parsons was beating our linemen off the break in like 2 seconds. Dak Prescott got in the zone and was just zoned out, hitting players. George Pickens was balling. The Packers probably still confused. What was happening in that game? I know the Packers confused. Like, why was Dallas so good that day? But it's like any good coach will tell you this. And we had 242 people watching. 182. Let me get 18 likes. Let me get to 200. Any good coach will tell you this. If I can see it, you can do it again. You could do it once, you could do it again. So, yeah, if I can see you play with the Packers like that, I can see you play against the Eagles well enough to win the game. We lost the game, but we played the Eagles well enough to win the game. If CeeDee don't have all those drops, we could have at least been in the game. So that's 2 of the better teams in the conference I've seen us go toe-to-toe with. Then I've seen us play down the competition. Somehow we played down to the Panthers. Still don't know what that was about. Still know what that was about. We played down to the Giants. Shouldn't have been a life struggle. Should have just beat the Giants. That's your team. Now, I'm not going to make no excuses for what we did to Denver. But we had chances in the Denver game. We was playing. Before they blew the doors off us, we had chances. We should have scored a touchdown off that interception. There's a couple chances down in the red zone that if play calling was better, we would have been in that game more. Shining Star said this shit is draining. It is, but it's real. It's real. I'm not trying to make y'all depressed, y'all. I promise y'all this. I don't think the season is over. I don't. But you can't have your players. It's not that they watching. I don't think the team huddles around and watches CFT in the locker room. I'm sorry. Do I think that some of the players might watch my channel? Maybe some of them. I need them to take this from my heart to them. This is not me hating on the players because I got a personal vendetta versus any of them. I got no personal vendetta versus nobody. Not Jalen Tolbert, not Mozzie Smith, not Kyer Elam, not none of them. Not Kenneth Murray. I just want y'all to play good. I'm a fan, which is short for fanatic. I want y'all to play good. It ain't that damn deep. I don't wish you ill will for your whole family. I ain't crazy, but I want you to play good. And when you play bad, I want you to sit on the pine. Go sit down. And let somebody else play. Yeah, Diggs probably watched my joint, Brandy. Diggs somewhere angry. Diggs probably do watch my stream. That's it, though. It ain't that deep. I just want y'all to go out there and put your best foot forward. And if you're not, I want the coaches to have the wherewithal, sit him down. If the coaches call a bad game, I want you to go back to the drawing board. Get your mind right. That's all we asking. I want my front office to realize we need somebody and then go get them. I want y'all to hear something real quick. I got a little exercise for y'all. Y'all want to do a little exercise? I'm gonna read these super chats. I got a little exercise for y'all. Got a little exercise for y'all. Hold on, let me read. Hold on. I got Angie, the Rebel Chick, 499 super chat. I was told the reality is the Cowboys have to score 40 every week to win. But to me, that's not realistic to expect that will happen every week. Angie, my fault. I didn't even put them on the screen. I'm sorry, Angie. It's not. It's not fair to your offense to try to make them do that. Paul R. Oh, Rookmore? Paul Rookmore. I'm sorry, man. Your name be hard. It's always Paul R. Ron keep telling the truth. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to, Paul. I promise you I am. But I was told the reality is the Cowboys have to score 40 every week to win. But to me, that's not realistic to expect that will happen every week. It's not. And then when Dak finally has a bad game, fans will be like, see, told you he was trash. He been balling out of his mind for a month and a half. He had one bad game, and here y'all go. That's bullshit. Y'all wasn't fans of him in the first place. Jeremy Lloyd, $5 super chat. We literally need to tell our punter he can't take a rest off this year. Exactly. We almost don't need to carry a punter. We can't punt anyway. We got to score. But I got a little exercise for that for y'all. Where we at likewise? We got 3 likes away from. Let me set this up while I get this exercise. I got something for y'all. I want y'all to hear and shout out to my brother Vach Lombardi. Yes, I'm cool with Vach. Never spoke with Brian Broaddus. Don't know him personally, but shout out to Brian Broaddus. I was listening because you know me, I'm a fan too. I was listening to Brian Broaddus and Vach yesterday. And I'm sure y'all do too, so y'all probably already heard this. But I want y'all to hear this thing, and then I want to talk to y'all about it. So if you drop some supers, I'll catch them. But I want y'all to hear this little clip that I pulled up early. It was talking about players and effort and Eberflus and stuff like that. And I want y'all to hear it because I want y'all to realize it ain't just me. See, I come in here, I might let an F-bomb fly. I might say shit. I might say, I'm tired of this shit. Put the players in the car and all this extra stuff. And a lot of people be looking at me like, Rome, you just angry for no reason. You emotional. No. My delivery just different. The sauce sold separately. Let me cook. My delivery just a little bit more saucy. I'm not going to come in here and be like, well, I think the Cowboys can make a comeback from the 3-4-1 record that they have, and they can maybe go on the run and beat the Arizona Cardinals, and then we can probably beat the Las Vegas Raiders. And then if we have a good showing versus the Eagles, we might be 6-4-1. Like, I'm not doing that. I gotta entertain y'all. I gotta give y'all a little sauce. I gotta be me. So yeah, F-bomb might slide out from time to time. It is what it is. We all grown adults in here. I click this ain't for children whenever I drop my stream. So it is what it is. But I want to say this real quick. Listen to this Vach clip. Listen to Brian Broaddus, just to let y'all hear that I ain't the only one. Hold on, let me bring them up on the screen. Where is that? Hold on. Here we go. All right, y'all see Broaddus. All right, now let me go ahead and organize this better. Okay. And I'm gonna full screen this bad boy. Now I'm gonna let y'all hear Broaddus talk for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Sit here and completely put all this on Matt Eberflus. They have not drafted well enough. Over the years. The depth pieces they have, they like to brag about the depth pieces and the guys they have. They've misevaluated the edges here. When they got rid of Micah Parsons, they thought they had the right edge pieces. You know, Oso Digizua is getting double teamed a lot here. You know, is he playing as well as Solomon Thomas? No, absolutely.
No, he's not. And y'all have heard me say that. Y'all have heard me say that Osa been missing for weeks. It ain't just me. But sometimes y'all got to hear it from somebody else y'all respect before y'all believe me. So I'm letting you hear it from people that watch tape and break this shit down so it can forever be broken. It ain't just me. I'm seeing the same things. I just don't deliver it the
Absolutely
same.
not. Are these linebackers playing well? Absolutely not. The guy that helps you in the run defense actually is Jack Sanborn. If you look at he's the only player on your team right now in the defense that when he's on the field, the offense averages less than 4 yards a carry. Everybody else is over 5.5, and that includes.
And that's sad because if Jack Sanborn, who I said was running in quicksand, but that was before I realized just how bad the rest of the linebackers is going to be. And when I'm watching Kenneth Murray shy away from contact, trying to run around blocks, you a linebacker. You engage, you run through blocks. Shamar James just looking lost from time to time. I hate it. Shooting the wrong gap, you 3-4 yards out the play. Not playing Maris Leofow.
Includes Kenny Clark.
So what I'm asking though, like, sure, the players aren't playing well enough. Why is that? Like, what's the answer?
There clearly they don't have good enough players on this defense. Oh. It's clear to me. I mean, listen, coaching does matter. I'd say it again. We've seen it on the offense.
Sure.
But to sit here and low-hang fruit this thing and say it's all Matt Eberflus is incorrect.
Now, I've been saying that. The only person that can fix this is Matt Eberflus. We might not have the horses on this defense. That's why, Matt Eberflus, it's your job to figure out how to make this shit work. Because the Jones family not about to trade for mad people. They not. The Jones family not about to trade for mad people. Jerry Jones, I think they're going to trade for a linebacker. That's my prediction, y'all. Just to let y'all know. It'll be a lower round pick. We're probably going to add a linebacker. We're not going to add an edge. We're not going to add a corner. We're going to add a linebacker. Just letting you know. Jerry snitched on himself earlier they asked him if he was going to add a linebacker, and he said no, but maybe, but no. Like, he snitched on himself. We're going to add a linebacker. Just to let y'all know. But hold on, let him finish.
I mean, if you're watching guys play and you're watching guys have to try and cover and you're watching guys try and fill gaps and you're watching guys get washed out of plays, is that the coach or is that just you playing to the best of your ability?
That's my point. I agree with him a whole 100%. Because as much as I want to blame Matt Eberflus, if I'm watching players get washed out of the play, go watch the clips. Foots the King been putting them up all day. You can just go to Twitter if you don't want to go get the all 22 and pay for it. The clips is all on Twitter. People break this down for you. You don't got to watch every play. Go watch a couple. Watch Kyer Elam look afraid to tackle people. And you start realizing, as much as I want to blame Eberflus, it ain't just Eberflus. Because some of the same players was playing differently under Mike Zimmer. I want to say this real quick before I let Brian finish, because Vach makes this point too. How did all these players get bad instantly? How did all these players just get bad immediately? Like out of the blue? And can't nobody answer that question for me. When did all of our players just automatically just get trash? Somebody explain that. Kenny Clark can play football. Dante Fowler's a professional pass rusher. He's pretty good at it. This is the first year I looked at, he looked non-existent. I think Osa's not that great, but Osa ain't this bad. What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry to keep cursing. What's happening? Why does Osa look non-existent? Like, come on, y'all. Like, some of these players just seem like non-existent. Donovan Ezra-Rocco's actually having a decent little young rookie season. But it's just weird that everybody falls off the face of the earth. That isn't because it's just talent. I think it's lack of belief in what you're doing. I think the players don't believe in Matt Eberflus. It ain't that they never played these schemes before in their life. I feel like they half-hearted out there because they don't believe in the coach. I don't know if he can't get them going before the game. I don't know what Matt Eberflus is doing. But coaching is X's and O's and it's motivation. It's two things. It can't just be one. You know who's a great X's and O's coach? The coach for the Dolphins. What's his name? What's the coach for the Dolphins' name? CD Lamb. My fault, dog. I'm just in my bag. I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna star your joint. I'm gonna come back. I see you say we need a pass rusher. I'm gonna get to you. Give me 2 seconds. My fault. I ain't ignoring you. I'm just in my bag. I see that we need an elite pass rusher. We do. We didn't trade ours. We would be all right. I don't think they believe in him. I don't think that like the fact that certain players he puts on the field, it's just not. It's something that's a disconnect between Matt Eberflus and motivating his defensive players. Because Kenny Clark did not just fall off a cliff. I no. Everybody got bad at the same time. I get it. Some players just like it's over. All of them got bad at the same time. Dante Fowler, Kenny Clark, who else? Like everybody just got bad at the exact same time. That don't make sense to me. What's my man we signed to? Why is his name slip my mind? The other pass rusher we signed, Jadeveon Clowney. Everybody just bad. I'm not saying they should be world beaters. I know Jadeveon Clowney in his 30s, but everybody got so bad that they can't play football. Nah, that's why I ain't rolling. Yes, we need people. I can't wait for Overshown to get back. I think Revel's going to help. Go trade and get a linebacker. Go get a defensive tackle. Make this team better. But none of that's going to work if the player that comes in here, as soon as they come in here, if we trade for a linebacker, the first day he get in here, if one of the players put him to the side, I'm like, yo, man, Eberflus be on that bullshit, dog. We don't even really rock with him in here. If it's like getting hired to a job, your first day on the job, you talking to the boss walk off, and your new coworker lean over to you and be like, yo, man, he be tripping, dog. I don't like him at all. He foul. Now you looking at your boss sideways, and he ain't even did nothing to you. I don't know what's going on with Matt Eberflus, but he got to fix it. He got to fix it. Let me read my dog CD Lamb's comment because he was blowing me up. My fault, CD Lamb. Hold on. And now I'll get back to my dog. We need an elite pass rusher. Remember, this D with or without Micah last year, our pass rush was bad without him. With him, we were opportunistic and also played good with him. With Revel, Demo back, get one. I agree with you. I'm not opposed to that. We're not going to go get one, though. They're not making a trade for Max Crosby or Hendrickson. Hendrickson hurt anyway. It's over on that. We got to just pray somebody develops. Or we can start running pass rush schemes, different games, blitzing, doing something else to open it because Micah's not walking back through that door. Our Micah, we traded away. This is what you get.
You know, is that you taking on blocks, getting off blocks? Is that you hustling over and making the play? They don't have those guys on defense right now. They just don't. And that's the biggest problem right now is when he is asking them to do something. And I don't know how more simplistic he can play this defense for these guys. Mm-hmm. They continually get beat when they should be making more plays.
Both are bad, but why is it gross is what I'm trying to, because it's disgusting looking. I'm trying to see why is it disgusting looking. You know what I mean? And maybe I need to dive deeper into the film. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you know, like we watch film every single week.
Right.
But we kind of watch it and move on because there's something else to do. Maybe I just need to just hyper focus on
say the same.
You know, just one game. Maybe in a bye week or something I'll do it, Brian. But it's something to why Dante Fowler was good last year, why Kenny Clark was good last year, Osa was good last year, and all of a sudden they not now. I understand if you got
if a good player
you got
if
and Bridges
if
on
a
the
good
outside
player is a good player,
sure,
he'll make plays.
Sure.
If you talk about Fowler's been put in position.
Mm-hmm.
You've come on this program before and talked about.
I'm just saying. And y'all can go watch that, man. Go check out the Doing All Right podcast. I'm almost positive you familiar. What's up, Dean Cloud? With the Doing All Right podcast. If you're not, type in Crown Global Media. Go check out Vach. Go check out Brian. Like I said, I'm very cool with Vach. That's my dog. One of the goats in the space. I've never met Brian or talked to him, but I'm sure Brian is cool because they do a podcast together. But my point in bringing their content on here, and I hope they don't mind, is to echo what they're saying and to echo what Vach is saying. How did everybody just get bad? And I think the players just don't believe in Matt Eberflus. That's Matt Eberflus. That's your biggest thing you got to do. Change the scheme around and do shit, but find a way to connect with your players. I don't know if y'all need to go to fucking bowling on the bye week, go fishing. I don't know. Maybe you need to call everybody over to your house, have a sleepover. I don't know what you got to do, Matt Eberflus, but you need to reconnect with your defensive players because they don't rock with you. And you petty. When you disrespected Diggs the other week, when you were talking about this like quick grits and you went out your way to say, I don't even like grits, that's why your players don't like you. And if you keep going like you going, they're going to fire your ass because Brian Schottenheimer ain't going nowhere. You're the weakest link right now. You should be trying your best I got to do whatever it takes to get my stuff together because Brian not going nowhere. This offense is humming. We might not, I don't know if he's still number one, but we like top 5. I don't know if we dropped after that game. We probably did. But we're top 5. Brian Schottenheimer got Dak Prescott looking like a top 5 quarterback in the league at least 90% of this year. 2 or 3 games, he probably looked a little bit more top 10-ish, 9, 10, 11, 12. The rest of the games, Dak been playing top 5, top 3 quarterback. So Brian Schottenheimer is good. Connor Riley is good. Clayton Adams is good. They ain't going nowhere unless they get job offers. Matt Eberflus, you look funny in the light. You look terrible. And if you can't assess yourself and say something ain't right, that's why when Jerry Jones and Schottenheimer got to come out and just keep it funky. Yo, Matt Eberflus, Matt Eberflus didn't even talk yet. The coordinators talk tomorrow, right? And some more of the players will talk tomorrow. Jerry Jones and Brian Schottenheimer came out verbally and was like, there will be changes. You're to the point where it don't matter what you want to do. The owner probably already told you, make some goddamn changes before I change you and get you up out of here. There will be changes, whether you want to make them or not. Brian Schottenheimer is all nice in public. Brian Schottenheimer probably behind closed doors like, yo. Oh, what's my dog? Shout out to King Reno, my dog. Hold on. The dramatics of the Dallas Cowboys gives me the feeling that Hard Knocks is tied into this. I believe the reinforcements will help the defense overall play better the second half of the season. I think they will too. But I need them to have the right mindset, King Reno. Yes, what I'm saying, I'm not in the locker room. So what I'm saying might not go. But I need them to, from me to y'all, I need them to lock in. And I ain't in here to come in and sugarcoat nothing. Everybody got to be better, including the offense. As much as we've been patting the offense on their back, they played like shit last week. So y'all got to tighten up too. Yeah, Dak, you've been playing great all year. And it ain't fair. But fair is the place where they judge pigs, as people would say. Life ain't fair. I need you to tighten up. You coming off a 2-interception game. You only as good as your resume is only as good as your last outing. Your last outing, you looked average. So relock in. George Pickens, you looked average. CeeDee Lamb, you looking like you lost a step. It's up to y'all to go back out there and reestablish that we one of the better offenses in the league. The Cardinals should be on the food. They should be food. They should be next up. Boss, I love Ron. That boy stay cooking on instrumental. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, boss. I'm just saying. Brian ain't going nowhere. Brian is straight. This offense is humming. Even though I just told him that they got to tighten up, Brian is straight, bro. And thank you, boss, man. I appreciate you. Coming for you, I know how you rock. You won't be giving up the love unless you rock with somebody for real. I appreciate you, bro. We gotta get on the line too, boss. I might have to call you tomorrow. We gotta get on the line too. We ain't chopped it up in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, I need this team. I just know, like, when from my family to my kids to shoot, even like with your significant other, when people not doing right or they need you, you gotta reassess. Yo, let's do better. I don't understand why y'all think it's cool for, like, if we get blown out, for me to just come here and be like, yo, man, it's okay. Is it unhealthy to care about this team as much as we do? Probably. I'll give y'all that. It's probably unhealthy to like and care about the football team as much as I do. But you know what? We here now. I'm not saying let this team drive you to drinking. Don't yell at nobody. Don't take out your football anger on other people. That's why we got this stream to come in here and talk it out. But while we're talking it out, let's talk some real shit. When it's time for happiness and, like, we balling, y'all know I'll be right back, man. Shot glasses will be on deck. I got my watch glass from the other day. We can get to it. As Angie said, I like drunk Rome. So showing frustrations when your team sucks means you're a cancer. Wolf Gray. So they got to be robots. Okay. Hold on. What Wolf Gray say? What I miss? What I miss? This is going down in the chat. Hold on. I can't find it. I got to get back on task. I'll get back on task. My fault. Parcells did that with Quincy Carter. I'm not going to get into the too much. Parcells had shit players. Jimmy had Hall of Famers. But Parcells hard on the players. He got us right. You got to whip people into shape. You got to set a standard. See how this comes back full circle? Brian Schottenheimer said, we're not playing up to our standard. And I asked y'all in the beginning of the stream, what standard? That might sound like I'm hating on my coach. I'm not. I just want to say this. What standard? Go show me one. Go show me a standard. Stop talking about a standard. Show me one. That's it. Go show me a standard. I don't want to keep. I do not want to lie to y'all about, yo, we're 3-4-1. We got the league where we want them. We got the league right where we want them. This is exactly where we wanted them. No. We don't have the league where we want them. We should be, the next game is a playoff game. We have somehow willed ourselves to the point where we can't lose games. I need y'all to realize something. I need y'all to realize something. While I'm pulling this up, let me shout out my channel sponsor, Sleep. I'm going to pull something up for you. Rome, look at the Arizona versus Dallas record. I know. They be kicking our ass too. I ain't forget. I said that last week. So Arizona, one of them teams that beat us all the time. Shout out my channel sponsor, Sleeper, though, for sponsoring this video, sponsoring the live stream, sponsoring the channel. Go to Sleeper, set you up an account, get that 100% match bonus. On your first deposit, get a free 20 if you don't want to deposit nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull something up real quick. But while I'm doing that, man, listen to Sleeper and go ahead and get your money on.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using the code CFT. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Appreciate y'all, man. Tap into Sleeper, man. They be showing me love. I ain't forget about my peoples over at Sleeper. This is what I want y'all to do, though. This is what I want y'all to do. I'm gonna bring this up on the screen real quick. All right. Cowboys schedule. Oh, it's not gonna work like that. I gotta drop this so y'all can see it clearly. Hold on. No. I don't like none of this. How about that? That'll work. That'll work. How about that? That's better. I want y'all to see it more clearly. Cowboys schedule, right? Y'all realize we 3-4-1. If we want to be a wild card team, definitely, we can't lose more than 2 games. I truly believe 9-7 will knock us out because of that tie. We have to win 7 more games. I'm not trying to look ahead. I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. If we want a shot. So we better tighten up. 3-4-1, 12-4-1 is crazy, King Reno. I would love to see it, but we gonna stay with reality. Looking at this schedule, games that we gonna have to get hot. Cardinals game, we better win that. Raiders game, we better win that. We lose one of them games, we gotta stop. We gotta stop lying to ourselves. But let's just say we get on a roll, beat those 2. Eagles, Chiefs, Lions. We literally can only drop. We have to win one of those 3. I think we beat the Eagles because we always beat them at home. Can we steal one from the Chiefs or the Lions is where we at. Seriously, can we steal one? We can beat the Vikings. We have beaten the Chargers with Justin Herbert, not necessarily super afraid. I know we can beat Washington. I know we can beat the Giants. Our season is right here. Right here. The next 5 weeks, our season is here. The playoffs have begun, people. The playoffs have begun. Y'all want to believe in this team? Y'all want me to tell y'all we going on a miracle run? I ain't going to do it. They got to show you they can. Start by beating the Cardinals, who beat our ass on a regular basis. How about that? Let's start by beating the Cardinals. Brandy, that's right. We need to win 7 games, period. We haven't had back-to-back wins this year. So it's hard for me to come in here and look y'all in y'all face and be like, yo, we about to go do something that I ain't seen us do all year. I'm not trying to be negative, y'all. I'm trying to keep it real with y'all. The team has to show you. Then I will amplify. I will exemplify. I will echo the excellence. Go be excellent. Like Andy just said, can't predict shit when we're inconsistent. Who don't know what we're going to look like each week? So go beat the Cardinals and the Raiders back to back. Do something we haven't done all year. Win 2 games in a row. And before somebody says, as soon as they beat the Cardinals, you're going to say, we back. I promise you I won't. I don't care if we beat the Cardinals by 100. Congratulations. You beat a mediocre team. Go beat another one. You want to hear me say we back? Go beat the Eagles after winning 2 games. Win 2 games in a row, beat the Eagles. Then I'll start talking crazy again. I'll be ready for the Chiefs. But you got to execute. You go beat the Cardinals, you beat the Raiders, you beat the Eagles, you battle with the Chiefs and the Lions split. I won't even care. But that's what we got to do. Rich Lloyd, I'm with you. I'm not with you on that yet. I'll be honest. I'm looking for a top 10 draft pick. This team is building with an elite quarterback and receiver duo. I'm with you on this, Rich, the quarterback and receiver duo. But I need you to go back and step back and have an honest conversation with yourself about our drafting lately. Our quarterback is 32. I'm not in the business of throwing seasons away. He's 32. He ain't getting no younger. And he's had season-ending injuries. I'm not throwing this season away. If he got hurt or some crazy shit happened or we got knocked out, we'll start talking draft. I ain't there yet. But I'm also not giving them kudos because they're not mathematically eliminated yet. They better figure it out. My dog Tuck in the building. Tuck, we've been taking medicine tonight. It's been real in here. It's been real in here. All that other shit, I've been just keeping it funky, bro. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. If we want to do something, we have to win 7 games. And that shit don't even look realistic right now. We 3-4-1. I need them to win a game. Then win 2. Then we can talk. But there's no we're back after we beat the Cardinals. Nope. Even if we beat the Raiders, we ain't back. We beat the Eagles, then we can talk. But the playoffs have begun, people. I need y'all to know. Shout out to my brother Jay Tuck. The playoffs have begun. Whether we wanted them to or not, the playoffs are here. And I need them players to show up. For anybody that jumped in here and was like, damn, Rome, I thought you was going to come in here and be all positive. I'm going to come in here and be what I've always been with y'all since 2020 when I dropped. Real. I call y'all my Cowboys family. We rock with each other. We keep it real with each other. I got faith in this team, but I still need them to go show me. What did Tuck say? Hold on. It's the only way, bro. And yeah, Vegas looking smart as fuck right now. 7.5 win total. They is. I know I took my dog Tuck on them bets. He on them bets. The playoffs have begun. We want to do anything, we got to win 7 games. 9-7 won't do it. If we fall short at 9-7, it is what it is. We shouldn't have tied with the Packers. We need 10 wins. And it starts with the Cardinals. We're going to be in the playoffs for the rest of the year. Maybe with us winning that many games, we get hot and become dangerous in the playoffs. Before I say the P word, the playoffs word, I need to say 1 win. Can we get 1 win? That's all I'm asking. Go win 1 game versus the Cardinals. And then we'll discuss the Raiders. But look, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I don't know who else is live right now. Wherever you go, just say CFT Raid if you don't mind. I'll be back in here soon, but I had to come here and keep it real with y'all.